Greetings Marines, FiOth here, and today we will be modding the last of the 4 new weapons that became available in Season 4. We will be focusing on the HEL laser that is available for users by the Lancer and the Demolisher. That is a heavy one, very interesting, very quirky, very unique gun, and we're gonna take a look at it and see how it functions. Before I go into the modding phase, I wanna specify a couple of things. First and foremost, this gun has 2 firing modes. One is a fast fire mode, very low damage, small ammo consumption. Each of these shots will take away something between 3 and 6 out of your total ammo reserves. And the second fire mode is the charge mode, much more powerful and consumes of course more ammo, usually around 12 units. According to how you want to play it, you will mod this thing differently. However, from my testing, it is 100% preferable to use charge mode, since it will kill a runner in most situations with a single charge shot. Now with this said, let's take a look at the mods. I'm gonna go vanilla here to read them to you. The gun has a damage count of 660, reload time of 237, max ammo of 432, stumble chance of 20%, fire rate of 2.9, magazine capacity of 120, weak point damage of 200. The accuracy is 88 and stability 62. Pretty much no damage fall off. For the perks, it gets 5% start charge speed at the first level, 5% reload speed at the second, 5% charge again at the third, and the fourth stage 5% charge speed and reload speed on hit for 5 seconds. The effect does not stack. Good stuff because it helps the gun with what it needs to do. It needs to charge faster, and that is what's in play here. Now, what should we be looking at when modding this? First and foremost, we have internal magazines, so we can forget about muzzles. We have a barrel here and an armature, of course. The gun fires 2.9 shots per second if you spam it, but we will not be spamming it, so the fire rate is not our main concern here. What we want to do is make sure that it fires consistently and deals damage when it hits the target. The weak point modifier on it is quite impressive as well, but with what we have in our hands, it's kinda tricky to mod it for crit. Keep in mind, these initial first week modification guides for these new weapons are based on attachments that were available up to Season 3. When I unlock everything from Season 4, I will revisit them as needed and give you alternative builds. So for internal magazines, I brainstormed quite a bit, and although this will come as a surprise to you, I went phosphorus munitions. I mostly went for phosphorus munitions for the additional max ammo, but it is not that hard to proc the extra explosion for some CC and AoE damage. The gun will not really benefit from the rest because you rarely have to reload it. It holds enough units to get you through a pinch, and the fire rate is not something that actually is going to help you. So as far as mods going up to Season 3 go, mods for munition I think is a very good idea. Now for the barrel, staying to what's available up to Season 3, I'll go ratchet rifling, and I go ratchet rifling mostly because of the handling. I want at least 30 units of handling and 30% handling on most guns, so I can swap them at will effectively and quickly. And the fire rate, although it doesn't really apply to how I use this thing, is helpful to a degree if you just want to put a little bit of damage on the enemy. Don't use it like that, but the stat is here alongside the handling, so we might as well use it. There are better alternatives in Season 4 mods, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. The dual rail, for example, is indeed a better one, but it is a Season 4, and I will be coming back to remod these guns with Season 4 perks when I have them all, so we'll rediscuss this then. Armature. For me, carrying as much armor as possible and helping the reload is all we can do in this segment, so I went deep railed armature. Max ammo rises to 648 and reload speed goes to 194. So with all these things in place, this is the fast firing mode, this is the reload, and this is the charge mode. You watched the opening clip that included in this guide, and it is a very dependable gun to easily and quickly clear hordes of fodder enemies. That does not mean that it cannot really damage the biggies. The issue I have with this is that it cannot really benefit from overclock. So if you're gonna go charge mode on overclock, you might as well use CQW on the Lancer or an assault rifle on the demo. Don't know if we're gonna get another class that uses heavy, but these are my 2 cents when it comes to optimal DPS. I don't think you're gonna get optimal DPS with the HEL, but you get a lot of damage per hit, especially if it's charged. I hope you found this useful. I will be coming back with the new attachments when I have them all. I want to have a complete understanding of how they work, so I won't just be talking gibberish to you. I respect your time. Sub, like, and share for more content like this, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified about streams and uploads. If you consider what I'm making here worthwhile and want to help me, consider Patreon or get a membership on the channel. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection, Marines. Cheers.